You never know, say me a half cool in me have white liver and white kidney. But me black like a tar, but me strong like a lion. Any girl me walk them up, they want reach Zion. Y'all all a cry for this piece of pipe. Man of enough girl and girl in a bungle. Girl from Rima, girl from jungle. Big up Beanie Man. But I know that we come here for do today, right? Welcome to SouFLoTV again, people. The name of this one today is Who Owns Jamaica? Alright. No man, a real thing. Me half coolie, white liver and white kidney. Black like a tar and strong like a lion. Anyhow, who owns Jamaica? That's what we come to talk about today. And I'm not gonna take too long on this, but I'm gonna run down some factual things. Again, I came with paper today, 2 sheets of paper, to go into some information and giving the links to go look up the information I'm giving you. Alright? My mother said something to me a long time ago. Right? My mother said, boy, they will kill you for your mouth. So be careful. Alright? The older I get and the more wise I get, I start to see. Say, then we kill you for your mouth for real. And most of the people them will be kill you for your mouth is the people them that you're trying to help. So, anyhow, I'm going to start off with this first. Who owns Jamaica? Jamaica don't own itself. Okay? And I was upset spiritually. I was upset physically, emotionally, when I had to come to terms with this reality. Jamaica does not own itself. Jamaica itself is still somewhat, not somewhat, it's still, may I talk up the things then. Jamaica itself is still a slave colony. Forget the independence and the jump around. That's just a bigger scale of what the politicians do when they come around and they buy little drinks, give people them and some food and jerk 2 fowl. Jerk 2 fowl and jerk 2 pig and them thing there. And the people them drink up and then them start say, yeah, PMP, JLP, whatever. And then them to see politician them again. It's on a bigger scale how it was done. Why Jamaica feels that it gained independence and so on and so forth. Jamaica now not independence. Here's why Jamaica has no independence. Judicial. Let's start off with the judicial system of Jamaica. I'm reading, so pardon my eyes going that way. Okay. Jamaica's judicial system. Alright. And a Jamaica judicial system. And I'm going to name you from the highest courts to the lowest one. Ready? You have the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. You have the Court of Appeal. You have the Supreme Court. You have Revenue Court, Gun Court, Resident Magistrate Court, Traffic Court, Coroner's Court, Family Court, Petty Sessions Court, and Juvenile Court. Alright, Jamaica full up a court. Be a court in that little country there. Alright, so hear this. The highest court is the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. Alright? You have the Court of Appeal, which is where, say for instance, more people can relate if I say it like this. Vybz Kartel case went through Resident Magistrate Court. Vybz Kartel case went through Supreme Court. His case is now at the Court of Appeal. He will still have to have a court case tried in the Court of Appeal. If him fail in the Court of Appeal, there is a higher court, which is the highest court in the land of Jamaica, and that is called the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. Alright? This court sits on top of all the other courts. All the other court them when me just name you. Alright? Check this out. Here is the information about the Judicial Committee of the Privy Court, which controls all of Jamaica, other 20-something courts. I drop me a make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 of them. To include Traffic Court, Petty Session Court, Juvenile Court, Gun Court, Revenue Court, all those courts, Supreme Court, Court of Appeals. The one that sits at top is the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council. Okay? This is what it said. This body is comprised of law lords of the United Kingdom and hears decisions from the Court of Appeal of Jamaica. I say it again. So Jamaica on your own court system, and still I get tried under and ultimately by British system. This body is comprised, and this is the highest court in Jamaica, under which sits even the Supreme Court. This body is comprised of law lords. Law lords, you know. Them are lords of the law of Jamaica. The only lord that most Jamaican know, L-O-R-D, is them are Christians, so enough of them only know Jesus as Lord. And the rest of them know Haile Selassie as Lord. Well, none of them now govern on a thing. The people that's governing on a thing is from the British, from England, the United Kingdom, and they are the one that sit in your Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, which is your highest court in Jamaica, under which all your other courts fall. And this body is comprised of law lords of the United Kingdom, and they hear decisions from the Court of Appeals of Jamaica. Hear this part now. Don't miss it. Ready? The decisions are by way of advice to Her Majesty, the Queen of England, who is also Jamaica's head of state. on the independent yet? I tell you now, when I first started doing my research in 2015 here, I said, damn, Jamaica is really not independent. It's still a slave colony. Them just fix up some shit on paper and make the masses who are ignorant really believe certain things. Alright, sir. So I buff up on the chest and run around the world with a big old flag. Me even tattoo the flag on my hand. And I don't regret it, because that's where I was born and people them still dead there, and that's where I come from. You know what I say? But, and I have genuine love for Jamaica, but there are certain things we have to face in order for us to go forward and grow. Because once the masses wake up, we can demand certain things. And once certain things are put in place, it'll be for the betterment of our future. And then we can really have pride in which part we come from. Because we took part in revolutionizing and making positive change in our blood, sweat, and tears earned land. I'm going to read this again. The decisions by the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, which is the highest court in Jamaica, are by way of advice to Her Majesty, the Queen of England, who is also Jamaica's head of state. And this is in 2015 posted by Livingston, Alexander, and Levy. Livingston, Alexander, and Levy, attorney at law. Go and look it up. And for me information, me make up. I'm telling you where to find what I'm telling you. Because I know so enough people are going to come on here and start try argue me. Go get your lawyer friend if you have one. Or you pretend to have one. Don't pretend to have one. Get a real one. Here's the other thing. Auto imports. You know, a car coming in and out of the country, them tax you more than how much the car worth, and then them tell us that we can't bring in certain car because the car get too old already. So the newest car you can bring in, or the oldest car you can bring in, is about 5 years old. When living in America, I don't know too many people with a 5-year-old car that has that car fully paid off. So, alright. The import and export of raw goods and merchandise, auto, which is car, truck, van, bus, all of that, tractor, everything, they're all under auto import. None of that is owned or controlled by Jamaicans. Wholesale supply of raw goods, none of that is owned and controlled by Jamaicans. Alright, this is our next big one. Are you ready for this, Jamaicans? Or anybody else who's watching? Watch this. Electricity. The biggest carrier of electricity, or the only one in Jamaica, is JPS, right? Jamaica Public Service. Remember, Vibes Cartel said Jamaica Pussy Hole Service, and them take the people them for fool. And the minute Vibes Cartel did that interview and said that, look up my videos, go back. SouFLoTV said they are coming for him, because I was under the impression already that JPS is not owned by black people, let alone Jamaicans, whether them black, white, Chinese or whatever. I know Jamaicans own it. So if you are going to take your ass up there and box food out of their mouth and try to enlighten the masses and tell them about if you switch to one next company as soon as competition come in, they're going to get rid of you because you're a small fry to them. Okay? And that is exactly what happened. Anyways, watch this. Electricity in Jamaica, JPS. JPS is owned 40% by Marubeni Corporation. 40% of them. Catch up out here. The next 40% is owned by Korea East West Power Company Limited. May I say it again? Marubeni Corporation owns 40% of JPS. Korea East West Power Company Limited owns the next 40%. The government of Jamaica holds 19.9% of its own electrical power supply. The government of Jamaica owns only 19.9% of its own power supply. Private shareholders own only 1%. So, the private shareholders, them that live in Jamaica, that love big up and beat up them chest and say, yeah man, me a big investor and me all own shares in a JPS. Yes boss, you are one of the many that are the few, whatever, how much that is, that own only 1%, that make up that 1%. 40% owned by Marubeni Corporation, and 40% more, which is 80%, is owned by Korea East West. And this is since July of 2007 when Marubeni bought out 80%. And then in 2011, I believe, sold 40% of that 80% to Korea East West Power Company Limited. Ah boy, Jamaica don't own nothing. Check this out. The government or the people in Jamaica don't own nothing. www.myjps.com/about/us/our with a side dash again shareholders. Rewind the video and here on me just say I'm gonna look up the link. Okay? No joking thing. This is how it goes. If you don't believe me, watch this. Judicial. Let's move on to the phone. Cause everybody in Jamaica have one phone. Right? Everybody in Jamaica talk about how them have cable and internet and them thing there. Yeah. We don't own nothing. None of it. You hear me I say? Judicial. Judicial headquarters is in Hamilton, Bermuda. And has always been. Is in Hamilton, Bermuda. And if you see the amount of money where they make, I believe, let me see, 555 million pounds is made out of Jamaica every year through Judicial. Damn, real slavery. And Judicial is in other places. And one of their biggest earners is in Jamaica because when they say 555 million pounds, that's a phenomenal number. Dude come down there the other day and try to offer us a 25 million pound prison, while Judicial they attack with 555 million pounds worth. True. Yo, Jamaica lost. Check this out. I deal with Judicial and Lime, the two biggest one. The rest of them, when I don't know. No Jamaican no own none of them. Lime Cable and Wireless. Lime Cable and Wireless is owned by British-based Cable and Wireless Communication. Alright, like me say, we don't own nothing. Bauxite. Everything I'm saying today, you can go look it up. Bauxite. www.jbi.org.jm Jamaica Bauxite Institute. I just go fling that one out there. Jamaica own less than 7% of them bauxite industry. Alright? While the US digs out 1.7 million tons a year of earth, natural resources they're digging out of the core, out of Clarendon, right there. So with the red dirt, that the big. I remember growing up and I was seeing this, and the funny thing is they started doing this in the 60s when I wasn't even a thought yet. Cause my mother born in the 60s, so I wasn't even a thought yet, right? Mother had a girl, and from then they might dig out the thing till now, and they still digging it out. The US digs out and exports back to America 1.7 million tons a year to make all things aluminum. Wanna know about Reynolds Wrap? Reynolds Wrap foil paper. Well, Reynolds is a company that has a big stake in the bauxite company in Jamaica, and they not only make foil paper, they make everything aluminum. All right. Pot, plate, spoon, dish, pot cover, everything. Alright, so Jamaica owns only 7% of that multi-trillion-dollar industry right there. Airline, and this is the last one, because this I get too depressing. Because I start talking about everything that Jamaica don't own, we're not going to really realize that Jamaica don't own nothing. But I want you to rewind this video and realize that I touched on the most important things. The judicial system that governs the laws and rules and regulations of the country is not owned by Jamaica, and is seated on top of, and the ultimate yes-no comes from outside of Jamaica. Still, to this day, the colonial slave masters, as they're called, okay? That's why we can't get no reparation, because we're still in a slavery. Alright, we can't get no reparation because we're still in a slavery, okay? The biggest phone companies in Jamaica, because everybody have phone and everybody need phone in 2015 to communicate, because it makes communication better, we not own it. If you fly out and fly in, we don't own those transportation. We don't own none of what go on. Put it that way there simply. The airline, you know, so them done sell out Air Jamaica a long time ago, and it owned by Trinidad. Alright, so them try to come back the other day with something that is owned by Jamaica, and them I try to tell us that Jamaicans own it. Airline, Jamaica Airways. I fly upon Jamaica Airways the other day, go Jamaica. It was alright. Jamaica Airways only fly to 4 destinations, people. From all over, and understand this, people from all over the world come Jamaica, you know. People from about 100 and something countries come Jamaica, you know. And the little airline where we claim so we own now, called Jamaica Airways, only fly go 4 places, only have 4 destinations. Come on, man. Alright. This is the reality of Jamaica Airways. It is owned by a Guyanese couple, Paul Rees and Roxanne Rees. That's the truth. With 3 Jamaica shareholders, Lloyd Tai, Sean Leng, and Christine Steele. I'm done talk. So, today's topic on SouFLoTV was who owns Jamaica. I would like for you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. More importantly, I would like for you to hit the thumbs up button on these videos. Because you know we do all kinds of videos on here. We do some family video, we do some jokey video, we do some dancehall entertainment video, and we say, oh, Beanie Man just this vibe cartel and them thing that people are wanting to understand, so them thing they're entertainment. And I don't take them things that too serious. Them video here I take more seriously because these are factual and these are what actually affect our lives on a more significant level. Okay? So, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share this with somebody and discuss it with somebody. If you don't believe anything that I just told you in this video, go and look it up. I left the links for everything for you to go and look it up. I didn't leave the links on the video. I left the links in words. So you have to play the video over if you missed it. Pay attention when I was saying www.so-and-so. Go look it up. Okay? It's time for us to stop being blind. It's time for Jamaica people to stop finding excuses and talk about we never know. And it's time for us to stop being led and misled by those who don't give a damn about us. Alright? The SouFLoTV, man, I'm up out of here. Pay attention for the next video that's coming behind this one, because that video will be about Buju Banton and the recent changes in October 2015 in Buju Banton's case, which could see the